You built your product, you launched your business, you saw success, money in the bank, a growing team, happy client. But now you feel like you're drowning. I'm here to help you get your head above water. I'm Lauren Goldstein. My clients call me the Business Doctor. Together, we'll diagnose the root cause of your business worries, whether it's your people, your process, or your product. We'll clarify your business needs so you can scale without the burnout. And then we will simplify it all so your business can do what it's designed to do, make a profit and an impact. Welcome to the Biz Doctor podcast. Welcome back to the show. In today's episode, I'm going to dive into what I see as the best way to stress test yourself and your business. Now buckle up because this may trigger just about everyone listening. Here goes. Take 2 weeks off and see what breaks.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know. I might have just caused your pulse to quicken, blood pressure to go up, or anxiety to go off the charts, but hear me out. At some point, the training wheels have to come off to learn to ride a bike. And let's face it, as founders and owners, sometimes we get so inundated in the running of our business that we are the ones that are holding everything together. We don't actually know what needs us and what doesn't. So it's time to take those training wheels off. Think of it like those cartoons where you see someone trying to catch all the spinning plates and you just know they're going to fail, but you don't know when. I see a lot of businesses like that, and honestly, it is exhausting for everyone involved, and this is why this is such a great stress test, especially if your goals involve getting out from under your business at some point. You know, transitioning from running the business to owning the business, from operator to owner, or my favorite way to put it, from chief everything officer to actual CEO. Well, there's nothing better than this spell to show you what is really working and what isn't. Now, I want to set you up for success here. If you are legit the only one in your business and don't have a team or support system of any kind, or you're not profitable to the point where 2 weeks of potentially down revenue won't impact you, I don't actually recommend this. This stress test works really well for business owners who are struggling to get out of their business and feeling burned out because it forces you to step out and give up control for a set amount of time. And if the thought of 2 weeks break from your business is giving you hives just thinking about it, then it's probably a sign you really need to do this and evaluate how you're running your business, or rather how your business is running you. And you could also just start with a week. Second, let's not willy-nilly hit the eject button. Do it strategically. I know this might be a bit of a no-duh, Lauren. I do not recommend doing it when you know you're going to be slammed or when you have other stressful outliers happening in the business. I'm not saying to do it when things are dead. That also might not bear fruit. But find a time like Goldilocks that is medium busy, yet doable. Hopefully that makes sense. Lastly, this one's the hardest. You're going to have an accountability buddy to keep your paws off the business for at least a week, because the urge will be strong. This is a little bit what I assume AA is like when you have a sponsor to call when you want to take a drink. You need a buddy to call when you want to check in on the business and help. I will say this, you can have a safe word with your team that if the place really catches on fire, they can share it and you know it's not a drill. Sometimes that makes the whole process easier. But trust me, taking 2 weeks, hands off the business, is going to show you a lot. Here are the benefits to this. You get tremendous clarity on your business. You get to see what's working, what isn't, what's motivating and inspiring you and the team. And the best part is that when you take some breathing room for your business, creativity increases, fulfillment increases, and you start to appreciate your business more. It's kind of like when you've been married for so many years that you're just going through the motions that you forget what a gift it is. So this will help you get back the sparkle in your business. Now, the benefits for your team are as follows: empowerment, autonomy, introspection, and getting caught up. The last one might surprise you, but I see it a lot when a boss is out and the team isn't playing whack-a-mole with your barrage of new ideas, so they can actually wrap up projects and get ahead. I call that a win-win. So in conclusion, if you're looking to elevate yourself out of the trenches, it's time to rip that Band-Aid off and say sayonara to your business and your team for at least a week, a few weeks ideally, and see just how your business runs without you. Now again, this is for businesses where you're profitable, you have a team, and you're really looking to elevate yourself out of operator to owner and visionary leader. That's it for this week's episode. I'd love to hear from you and your biggest takeaways and also how it goes. So make sure you're following along, tag me on Instagram at It's Lauren Goldstein or on LinkedIn, or really wherever you hang out on the interwebs. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to the Biz Doctor podcast. You're probably wondering what your next steps are. So here are some options for you. No matter what, head to the show notes or to my website at goldenkeypartnership.com. That's where you'll find links to do a diagnostic deep dive with me and my team. This deep dive will help us identify what is really holding you and your business back from more profitability, impact, and sustainable growth. After that, register for our next workshop. I host them often, and it's a great way to interact with me in a virtual room and get your questions answered. All of that info is on our website at goldenkeypartnership.com. Finally, if you love the Biz Doctor podcast, I'd be grateful if you share it with your friends and colleagues on social media or give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcast.